lucky. I never had anything. I had a hernia, but that was just normal stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this wasn't, the surgeries weren't even from riding, it was from soccer.
Oh.
From soccer and lacrosse. So, I've, like, all of my worst injuries have come from that. I mean, I've gotten some pretty serious concussions from riding.
Oh, yeah. Untold number of those for me, for sure.
But as far as,
I know, you're the best girl, working so hard. Hey, hey, hey. You're riding. Oh, oh, poor little girl. Poorest little girl there ever was. Uh-oh, what was that sound? Something get you? Don't worry about son. You gotta be brave all by yourself too. You got me. I know, it's hard. It's hard to be a brave girl. Oh, here comes that gauntlet again. Ooh, ooh, doggy. Very hard, scary stuff through here. Whew. What do you see? I can't see nothing but your butt. What are you worried about up here? Hey now, you're not scared. Hind quarter yield. Thank you. Four quarter, nice. You don't have to start doing simple kindergarten stuff, do you? No, you don't. Just gonna have to trust me. That's what we're learning. I know. Well, let's take a breath here. Phew. Your head's getting up there like a periscope. You can't see any better with it up there. Yeah. I can see better than you.
You haven't run into George Thomas, have you? He's a older gentleman that picks up random work around here. He cleans stalls and whatnot. I don't know if he has any steady work this winter.
I'm going to have another talk to the guy tomorrow and said, look, if it doesn't improve, I got to do something else. Just want to have somebody on standby.
Oh.
I don't know if he'll do it. He's going to get any better because every day I talk to him about something different. Oh my goodness, look how brave you are. Do a couple blinks, you'll look a lot better. Oh, it's not exactly the same. Some of those leaves have moved. I don't know which one's a predator and which one's just a dead leaf. Yeah, told you. Nothing to get you over here. Whew, that probably hasn't changed. Whew, what a brave girl. Oh my goodness. Yep, yep. Leg, 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 there you go. Oop, oop. Get your string just in case he jumps. Oh yeah. Remember this. This was easy. Cheesy. Oh, funny people, I know. We're funny people, running around like crazy people. You got poop again? That's no way. Where's your son? Where's your son? Finally, sheesh. just keep sinking together. He'll blow just a tiny bit and his head will come down and then she'll go, okay, Do they have any rules against galloping the wrong way if nobody's out here?
I don't know if nobody's out here, but I do know if people are out here, you can't gallop the wrong way.
Yeah.
At the little track, you can get away with it, because we gallop the wrong way over there all the time. The big track, I don't really know.
Well, it was definitely, you wouldn't be able to go on when everybody's going the right way, but after hours.
I think we're okay. And if they want to give you proper
Hey, hello.
I'm not a trainer here, but my family name's
Hey, over here, thank you. Another thing I'm always trying to do is redirect their vision to the line I'm thinking they're riding on. I'm just add that. That's how we're trying to rewire their brain. Just habits that they've learn that chord so many times. They know exactly how to play it. No matter how scared they are, they better play it, or I'm gonna keep asking louder and louder and louder. As soon as they fall in, eventually they'll go, oh, this is the only way I can stay out of pressure is if I just follow your feel and your focus. And
yeah, it becomes their safe zone.
Yep.
Which is what I usually refer to it as.
But the trick is asking them questions all the time. Just always communicating and thinking, how light can I be this time? And
as I phrased it to another rider, I was because there was a horse that, like, I call it the box. You know, get them in their box, get them in the safe zone, and if they travel a certain way, that safe zone moves with them.
yep.
And so there was one horse, if he got out of the box, it was totally hell to ride. But as long as he was in the box, he was happy and he was,
Yeah.
easy as a kitten.
Hey, look at your nose. There it goes. Look where your nose is going. It's the wrong direction. You're going to be looking at the inside more than the outside. There you go. Whew. You survived again. Can you believe it?
I know, it looks funny this direction. Yeah, put a little more out.
Uh-oh. There you go. Right over there. We live over here. So, can you show you better? Man, I just know that means more work. That's the other thing I got to figure out is or in the have you heard of personalities? It's like personalities for yeah. So we categorize them into primarily left brain or right brain.
Right, and I've heard you speaking of that.
And then introvert, extrovert. So there's 4 quadrants, and you treat each a little different. Where he's probably, well, hard to tell with nature versus nurture, you know, how much they've had. But he tends to seem to be more of a right brain introvert. But he can act extroverted. She's more of a right brain extrovert, where she kind of wants to go a little faster and gets her motor running and thinks the answer is just go and we'll be safe. And so I'm thinking the extroverts would probably make better racehorses, although like a left brain introvert, your ponies that don't want to go, That's
Right.
because they've learned that you can't make them go. You got
Right.
to be effective with them. You got to get them to want to. And if it just means get them to want to so that we can quit, they know where the goal is, and starts from one step to however many. And they know that if they don't comply, we're going to go back to the beginning, start again. No emotion, not just this is the rules. You got to do. Eventually, they get super smart and they don't miss a beat. So.
And that would be a horse like Savvy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Savvy and Bruce both. Bruce might be a little bit more, his mama was a little more right brain, and he can go serious right brain, but he tries to stay left brain mostly because of his nurture, I think. Right brain introverts really want to be right. They put a lot of effort into it, but they're like trying to be right. And if your cues are nice and soft, eventually they'll start going, oh, I know where to be, and I'm going to put a lot of effort into being there. And then they have a hard time, relaxing and being able to.
Sounds like me. That sounds familiar.
Left brain extroverts like to move, like to play. They're the ones you call those naughty horses. Those are my favorite because they have just balls and balls and balls of energy, and just they don't get offended. They go, oh, I have to do it again. Okay, well, do. No big deal.
More of them. Where did they come from, and what are those things on them?
So those would probably be naturally the best race horses. But like I said, left brain introverts, once they learn how to be right, and that gets them back to safety and comfort quicker, they put out a ton of effort too. Right brain extroverts are super learners, but they're wound too tight, and they're going fast. Where these guys,
would those be almost like your horses that tend to be like hyper reactive?
Yep. And your right brain introverts are horses that'll freeze first, or they act like nothing's wrong, and then all of a sudden just I've had enough. Right brain extroverted horses will be moving. Introverted horses move less. They like to move less. Extroverted horses like to move more. Right brain just means they tend towards their reactive side of their brain versus their thinking side of their brain, the left brain.
Where'd they go? I don't know.
So whatever you're doing, whatever horsenality your horse has, you're always trying to kind of move them to the middle so that they can
Keep it balanced, yeah.
keep them, and whatever their what do you call it, challenges are, you just get that stronger, then the other stuff will take care of itself. They may never get all the way to center, but as long as you're. I don't think you know them, son. Most people you know are probably long gone. Getting to be a boring walk. I bet it's time to trot. I'm too sleepy now. I'm not all wound up. Go run around out there on the grass. This sand is tiring me out. Just like in dressage, where they talk about one of the dressage masters came to Pirelli several times, and he'd talk about how the ruling bodies are getting complaints they want to take the walk out of the test because they're so hard. He's like, but yeah, why are you? You're not getting it. You're just getting a robot. You're not getting.
I mean, that was the first thing I was taught, is that if you can't do it in the walk, you're not going to get it in the trot.
Yep.
And whatever you get, it's going to be fake. It's not going to be a true.
Yep.
It's not going to be the true gait.
The energy isn't moving through them. It's just, it's all jammed up, and they've rebalanced and making it happen.
People are funny.
Well, if you don't know, if you don't know that, because
even if you don't know, logically speaking, like kids, what do? They crawl first.
Oh yeah.
Then they walk, then they run. So like the horse is the same thing. Like you've got the walk, the trot, and the canter, and if your horse, like, you know, you gotta go through one to get to the other.
Well, you'd think.
You would think.
But everybody's looking for that shortcut.
Yeah.
And as humans, that's all we've done is find more efficient ways, shortcut ways to do things. But you can't do that with dogs, same thing. You beat a dog,
like,
you beat a horse.
Everybody gets scared over this, where the fence ends and the bushes start. I don't know.
And the car's making noise. Whew.
I don't know. Yeah,
You're not a prey animal. You couldn't know.
Yeah.
You couldn't know what it'd be like. Oh, some squirrels playing in that tree. Oh my goodness. Now go ahead and bend him a couple times, figure 8 here, so that he can, and he'd be as far away from that as he feels comfortable. You can be further out here and just keep till he goes, oh shit, it's an exercise and this is boring, and I'm gonna. Here, you need to move. You can move too. Yep, perfect. More lifting. There you go. And the range is the signal. The leg is the director. There you go. There you go. Feel him coming down?
Yeah. Almost.
Lift, lift, lift. Yep. And get you kind of for safety and for signal to get where if this hand's active, then the other hand, the neutral hand's on the string, and when that way you always have.
That's what I'm like. That's that's where I'm confusing myself. I'm like, okay, how do I do this? How do I manage the string and the?
Yeah, because one reins. That's why that black tape is there in the middle, so that's always center.
That is so helpful.
Well, I know.
I got tricked out because I saw the old.
Lift, 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 lift over here. Yeah. Keep going. There you go.
So, and the other habit I have to break is that I was taught at the racetrack is like I'm just so used to just planting my right hand.
Yep.
That my brain kind of short circuits when I'm like, okay,
Yep.
I need to.
I did the same thing. I'm not ambidextrous as I want to be.
I mean, yeah, well, my issue is I was.
Lift, lift, lift. There you go.
I was ambidextrous, but then I kept breaking my left wing arm, so I stopped using it.
There you go. See, if they think every time we spook at something, we're gonna prove to them nothing got them, and they had to do all this extra stuff and not work. It's play. We're just having the conversation. We're just, can you do this? Can you do that? Get your brain from going, thinking about that, to going, oh, Emily, if I think about it, of course I can do it. And if I really concentrate, I can do it without you even having to touch me. You just shift your weight the correct direction, I'll go. But he can't do that if he's thinking. That's why you know when he's starting to get soft, you're going, okay, he's better now. Let's see if we can go. And if he starts to get tight again, go, whoa, let's stop. Let's do something. Anything, just get him thinking to you is the big key. So thinking about you and thinking about, oh, you're fixing to ask me something. And just kind of get where that flows. When you feel him check in, be ready to go.
Oh, good boy, look at the chewing.
Yes.
The chewing is happy. Okay, you got me. You got me today.
But theoretically, that should be just like a parent, showing the kid, look, if you want to do it that way, you can, but you're going to have to. It's going to be. Here's the repercussions for that. Eventually, they're all looking for the path of least resistance, and once he goes, if I just stay here with you, it seems like I'll be all right. Eventually, they'll try it once, and go, like when they spook a place, and then they go, oh, no. Or if a horse has been trying to jig home, and I can just keep serpentining, doing figure eights, and
that's what I hate a horse that jigs.
so when they start to jig, and I just pick up a rein, and they go, nope, because they know we're just going to do figure eights until they relax, so they just relax. And that's the thing. We're not trying to convince the horse, oh, you're going to be a racehorse now. We're just, everywhere we go, we're having a conversation. We're having a conversation. Can you do this? Can you do that? Eventually they'll go, man, the better I just follow your feel, the less pressure I run into.
I'm not afraid. There's a horse horse I used to have to do tempies down the backside with, otherwise he'd run off with it. The trainer looked at me one day and he's like, I really love that my horse can do that. However, you're making it to the point where the jockey won't be able to ride.
No.
Because I wouldn't move an inch. I'd just be up here and we'd just be swapping leads. And, none of that throwing yourself all over the place. I'd just flick a finger and sometimes I wouldn't even have to flick my finger. I'd just say, come left or come right, and he'd just swap.
Oh my goodness, that bird
birdie.
almost got you. Whew.
Ooh, that birdie almost got us.
Just like that, they realized right away they just wasted energy and they got relaxed about it. Or she did. Just noises. Is it pooping time again? Or are you just being lazy? Okay, move the hindquarter a bit. Not the fore, not the. There we go. And a backy back. Hey, thank you. Good girl.
But yeah, that horse would just get bored and just because he wasn't bolting with you and he wasn't really running off with you. He loved his job so much, and galloping was just like the one thing he was good at.
Yeah.
Because he was always getting in trouble for everything else.
Well, that's probably an extrovert that got stuck in a stall 23 hours a day. He just figured out the only outlet he's got.
Yeah.
Let me just go get it up.
He did get turned out at night.
Oh, good.
So he had turnout at night. The only time he didn't get turned out was when he was racing, and that was mostly so he didn't hurt himself.
Yeah.
He would play and he would play hard.
Hey. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Uh-oh, somebody's loosening up. Hey, you're not. Now you're getting tighter. You misunderstood that. Feel better? Oh, yeah.
I've gotten really lucky with the trainers I've ridden for, and they've all kind of believed in turnout and letting the horses be horses.
Yeah, you don't get that at the racetrack.
Unfortunately, it's like when you go to the big track, you don't get turnout, during the race meet.
Yep.
But there's not really much you can do about that. Like, you can get round 10 set up, but it's not the same.
Well, you just need to be out online with them all day, really. Have enough people to run that show. But I know there's a ton of natural people that'll, when they start to see the light, there'll be volunteers all over the place coming to just hang out with our horses. Especially if we get a talented one. It really is the hardest day of your life, isn't it? It's crazy. You getting bored? You're supposed to be bored. Trying. Yeah, it's not easy. release when you're going to get the answer you asked for, even if you hadn't actually got it. You can see that it's rolling around in his brain enough. There. He didn't quite check in, but he.
That's the one thing I get told is that I do have really good natural feel, and like feel is something like you can train it, but I feel like to a point.
Yeah. Well, if you can explain it better, then you can get. It's easier to understand. But once you do it, and somebody goes, "That's right," you go, "Oh, I can do that again." You just got to know what it is. I know it's hard being a big girl. You want to keep living the good life. Same thing if we're galloping. If you feel like he's just leaving you and it's not getting better within a couple strides, just pattern interrupt, shut it down, half halts, come all the way down to whatever you think it takes, even if it takes turning into the rail or into the outside rail, whatever it takes.
I felt so bad about that yesterday.
No, that was right. That was exactly.
I mean, I know it was right, but I hate cranking, like, you know, but I felt like, I mean, I did have contact on both, but I had it lifted and then I remembered and I was like, okay, drop that, that's what he said.
Yeah.
And then he just, I mean, he finally came back, but I was like, okay, well, this is what he told me to do. It's up to him to answer now.
Yeah.
Like, and it wasn't.
But I mean, you're just lifting and just trying to get their attention to hear.
See, I didn't do that yesterday.
No, well, that's kind of I didn't explain that part, but it's
well,
what you're trying to.
Well, you've showed me and you've said it before. You're like, just get, you know, if you don't get their attention, and you saw, you said you saw how much jiggling I had to do. But yeah, but sometimes in those moments, it's really hard to think about. Like,
oh, I know.
Like,
No, I'm not saying you did anything wrong.
I know that's not what you're saying.
I know how hard it is to learn. Some of my students, I say 1,000 times, neutral out, hand on your leg. Don't move your hand. Don't move your hand. Yeah, 1,000 times.
Oh, I can't tell you, there was one lesson I told this lady. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get a parrot or a tape recorder, and you don't even need me out here. I'm just gonna hit play because I can't. You know, the whole time it was just straight.
But as soon as
straight.
As soon as if you keep correcting, eventually when they get it, then they'll quit doing the wrong thing. But when you're in that position as a student, you've got all kinds of things going on in your head, and it's hard to connect them all.
We can stop and think. We don't have to. Oh yeah. I know that leaf wiggled. Why did it wiggle? I don't think you really know. I think you're pretending.
There you go.
No.
More leg. There it is.
Not overriding me. You're gonna soften. I know that way.
Good. She felt him relax. She says, about time. About time, son. What are you looking at?
I don't think he.
Says my wild imagination's running off with me.
Yeah, I think so.
There's licking and chewing. That's a good thing about a nicely harrowed track. You can always tell if you're straight or not. Or if they're moving, you know, moving their 4/4 over a little, you can feel it, see it better. Because I think straightness is number 5 on the scale of training. Then power, or no, I think it's something else. Power or Schwung is what they call it, the German word. When all that thing, all that power gets controlled. That's what they wanted me to do back in the old days.
Yeah, well, times have changed.
What are you looking at? Ready, set?
Relaxation is the long way and back. Yeah. Trust me, Sonny, I've been asked to perform on big platforms.
Uh-oh. There you go. Woo!
You remember that from
Using
yesterday?
your thinker? Your thinker still working? Oh, yeah. I remember. I remember. How to get you. Hey, hey.
You think about it. She like looked over, she thought about reaching for him.
He's too far away. Probably not going to be worth it.
Yeah. Saw that. Saw you think about it. What a good decision.
I know where you want to go. Back to the good life. All that has to be paid for somehow, sweetie. Yeah, nobody gets a free ride in this life. If you were wild, you'd have to work for all your food. You wouldn't get that good hay all the time, if ever. Everybody has to work. Everybody got a job.
Everybody's got to contribute something.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's pretty. If you're looking in the right direction, it would be even better. There you go. Where'd you go? Where'd your head up there for? Hey. Thank you. There, get over there. And we'll tickle you. There you go. Hey, stay with me. Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. I'm over here for you. Just look over there. It's better for you. too far.
Going.
You're going too far.
Want to check out the Instagram?
So much hard work. That's good.
I really wish their 16th poles weren't so bright, because it really throws me off. I've greased a couple and I've almost missed the pole because I was so distracted by the yellow and red. Why can't our quarter pole and our 3/8 pole and all of those poles be black?
They're supposed to be 16th poles are supposed to be black and white.
Yeah.
Quarter poles red and white.
And
8th poles green and white.
green and white, exactly. I was like, these yellow and red things are really throwing me off.
Oh, I know. You're so tired. You worked so hard. It's terrible. You can lay down for a nap. I don't think we can do that. Looks like a good place for a nap though, and in the sun. Nice soft bedding. Oh, so pretty girl. Yes, she is. She don't want to be pretty. Big old muscles. Oh, yuck. I want to be dainty. Oh, look at you. Look at so cute. There's the sun. There's the sun. Put your head down. Make it easier on yourself. You're making it harder. Back's hollow. Better if it's round. How big, girl? Round. It carries that weight more when it's round. Yoo-hoo! There you go. There she goes. Come back to walk. Is that helping? Whoops. Almost fall down. Yeah, that's what I do. I'll try and try and try. If it's still not working, then just come back. That's good. You're trying all the right directions. And playing with every button to see if you can get him. You had him coming back. You just couldn't help yourself.
I get that one. I like it when my brakes don't work.
Oh, she got belly itch. She got belly itch. Let me get that for you. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's awful. Oh, it's right here too. Oh. Oh.
There. He's like, I want
Dang it, you know the buttons.
He says, I want to. I really.
There we go.
I'm having to ask too hard, Sonny. Yeah.
Yeah. It's the most important thing in this system, so you can always start over. Don't.
Gotta get the whoa before you get the go.
Gotta be balanced. Whoa should equal go. That's going to be fun because you'll be able to pull up in about a 1/16 of a mile past the wire.
Yeah.
Stop and get back. Everybody, their horse is still running off because their adrenaline is flowing and they're.
On the really fast horses, I kind of let them go through the entire gearbox to decelerate.
Yeah.
Because I'm so worried about snapping a pump leg. I've seen it happen too many times where a jockey will pull a horse up too short.
No, see, the horses will pull themselves up. They'll go, oh, you stopped riding. It's time to stop moving.
Yeah. Well,
and you'll have to keep them from.
That's because somebody tried to get mad at me because I had the horse pulled up with his teeth. And they're like, that was too sharp. That was too sharp of a pull up. And I was like, really? Did the horse look like, with his head in the air and his legs flailing? Well, no. And that's how Jethro was. The second you stop riding, he just.
Yep. It's the way these guys are supposed to be. And just like you did, as soon as you feel like.
Let the horse stop itself. That it takes the time it takes.
Yep.
Because there was one horse that would need a good quarter of a mile to pull up, safe.
Oh yeah.
Without risking injury to dependent. And then I had another horse that would pull up at a 1/16 of a mile.
Oh, that's the prettiest trot I ever sat. Uh-oh, who's tooting? There you go. He said, oh yeah, I'll remember. I'm with you. I'm big and red and I don't think so good sometimes. There you go.
Hey, you need to pay attention. There you go.
Hey, get your ribs out the way. Get your ribs out the way. Thank you. You're not just following Sonny. You're following me. There he goes. Nice. Whoop. There you go.
You really don't like that magnolia. He's looking at it from all the way over here.
There you go. Good. Let's go this way and see how it goes. See if they can keep them calm. Mine's pretty calm.
I was gonna say, she looks like she's about to.
Yep. That looks like a rock. It's really all what performance with the horse is being able to control their energy, get it up and get it down. Pretty easy to get a horse's energy up.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, are you running off with me? Are you trying to run off with me? I wouldn't do that if I was you. I would not do that if I was you. It'd be a bad outcome. Hey, 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 your head's way in the air, like a crazy horse. They just don't care. Yeah, I better walk again here. My horse not coming back. They got to go forwards. This is the right way. We're supposed to work, right? Might have been the last time they were on a track that had a breeze. No, not this track, but at the last track that they were on, they had breeze. So. There you go. Whew. You ready to go again? Like a lady? Like a lady this time, not a crazy lady? That's better. See how much better that feels? See how much better that feels? Don't worry about him. Think about me. There you go. That's better. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Sonny can't do it. He's just too worried. There you go. Get a little bit. That's lovely. Lovely sound. Oh yeah, that's my girl. Can't lay on him. He's not gonna like that.
No, I'm not telling you to go faster. That's what my right leg needs.
All that worrying for nothing. Move outside a little bit, that might help him some too. Just further out, that might help him a little bit. We're gonna have to see it all. Just keep changing it up till he starts going. You're doing really good. teasing him. He's got a little scared. You've been scared before too.
Yeah, exactly. There's nothing else.
You don't know what he knows.
You haven't lived what he's lived.
Yep. I'm very better.
There.
Much better.
Thank you.
He finally just started giving you his ears.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that's why I was saying thank you. Is like, okay, there's.
He was feeling for you, but he hadn't given you his ears. Checked in with his eyes yet. She knows I always better be listening, because when I'm not, I get in trouble.
I don't get insulted, you know. I've got to earn their trust just as much
Yep.
as they've got to earn mine. Respect isn't something that's freely given.
No, earned every day.
Gotta build this relationship. I promise you, I'm not gonna leave you high and back. I put you in a tough spot. I didn't mean to. I can promise you that. I try to make your job as easy peasy. Just like that.
There he is. He's using his thinker a little. She is the best girl.
We're not going over there. Don't you worry about that. Not gonna make you yell. Not yet.
Yeah.
So the horse I was breaking out in company with broke out first. My poor horse slammed his face to the gates. And I just... I had no control over that because at the time, like, I didn't know anything about horses. So I figured
It's supposed to work like it was supposed to work?
Yeah, exactly. And I didn't even know any better to say, hey, has somebody greased all of the hinges? Is that, you know, have you done a test
fire.
Like, I didn't know any better. Luckily, it was an extroverted, what is it, right parade, you were saying?
Yeah.
He was just a go-get-em, balls to the wall kind of horse. So it really didn't, like, we got lucky on which horse it was.
Yeah.
Because it really didn't affect him. Like, he marched in the gates the next day, and we just, you know, he walked right over him, no issue. And then the next time, you know, 2 weeks later, we broke him out of it. Didn't like it never even happened.
Crows, crows, crows. You can stay. We're not scared of you. We ain't gonna eat you. Eating crows, just an old saying. Very nice. Very nice. There goes the sun. Oop, oop, oop. Beautimus, beautimus. I was doing that in a lesson, one of the first lessons I ever gave, and I was trying to get the horse to sink up and relax, but the lady thought I was just like sighing at her.
Like giving up, yeah.
Oh, I felt so bad. She didn't say anything. She just went off and cried. And I found out later, I was like, oh man, I'm so sorry.
That's my mare. That's what I used to do with her. Because she'd hold her breath the entire way around the racetrack. So I just started doing some yoga breathing exercises with her. And it worked. Like eventually she breathed when I breathed. I just had to become a mouth breather for a while so she could hear it. Come on, Dory, breathe with me. Alright. But I had no idea what was going on because I had no gallop experience. But we trot, and the minute we broke into the canter, she just and I just it was the weirdest sensation.
You see the trail I put you on? I put you on this trail over here. Over this line. Yeah. You gotta stay in between these two lines. Just like that. Watch where your feet are going. Good girl. Nope. Don't follow your head. Don't follow your thoughts. There it is. Another yeller pole. Another yeller pole. Oh, I know.
It's just, and I finally told they come home.
Yeah.
You know, so if they want to go out in the woods or want to go to, you know, if they want to kick up their heels and have a good laugh while they're on their way to work, that's fine. But when we come home nice and relaxed.
Yeah.
We don't get dragged home. We don't want to come home in conflict.
Okay. She gotta be a good girl. She's a good girl. Hey, 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 hey. Where are you going? Where are you going? We're going that way. Are you losing it? Thank you. Hey. Okay, we'll just do it this way. Golly. Just make it easier to get around. Hey. Hey. We're going that way. What are you thinking? It can't be that good. They can't be that good. Hey. Thank you.
As long as you don't mind.
Nope.
I can't wait to put that on
A
my...
little embarrassed at how she's going.
Oh, I got a good clip of her just walking.
I know, but she's not communicating correctly as good as she could. Where are you going? Thank you. Put that in my lap. Maybe that'll help us. There's nothing over there you need. Nothing over there you need. What do you see? Boogeymans? Boogeyman? There's no boogeymans around here. Hey. Come on. Ugh, careful.
Did you see Jason at all today?
I did, but I didn't talk to him. I even had a chance to talk to him, and then I kind of...
I looked through my phone last night because I at one point I had his number. Because that might be the easiest thing for you to do is just text him.
Oh, there's a girl, Canadian, you might know her, Michelle Donlick, eventer from Wagner.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
She's got a friend from Canada coming down that trains horses naturally, and she might want to go for a spin once in a while. We can get the three to go together, the babies. That's the boogeyman. That's not the boogeyman. She's the best girl. Is she one of the best girls ever? If I knew what that horse was doing over there, I'd feel a lot better. He's wearing the devil's coat. She's the bestest girl. I knew she could be. There's not many better than her. As pretty as they come. Okay, you deserve it. They're so tasty and flavorful. Okay, time's up. And away they go. Sonny said, oh, wait a minute, I found something. Uh-oh. There's them boy horses always nickering at you. That's them same boy horses. They like to tell you how cute you are. I already know I got a big red boyfriend already. Quick nibble. Quick nibble. You gotta hurry. Sonny's gonna leave you. He ain't gonna wait for you. Hey. We're home. Oh boy, we love to be home. It's our favorite place. Hey, oh, hey, oh. Hey. Hey. Okay, watch the rail. Watch the gate. Don't let the gate hit you. We made it. All right.
We survived another day, Sonny. Imagine that. Imagine that.
Where's your cookie? Way over here. Way over here. Get that going on.